Alright folks, here we are. It's Saturday. It's time to start the 6-hour knife making, the Forge and Fire Knife Challenge. So, getting everything set up, getting the forge heated up outside. Watched a few episodes to make sure how they go about the process, and their forges are preheated before they start. So mine's out there preheating right now. The rules, as stated, I'll leave in the description below the rules, the complete set of rules, but I'll just go over a little bit of them. We're supposed to use spring steel, salvaged from leaf spring, coil spring, something of that nature. So what I've got here is a piece of leaf spring from Ranchero. It's actually a brand new leaf spring. It's never been used. I got it from the scrapyard, but they had never been installed. They still had the plastic wrap around them. Somebody dumped 6 sets of them over there, and I got them for $10 a piece set. So, yeah, this is going to be the blade right here. The blade's got to be anywhere between 6 and 9 inches long, and the handle has to, and with the handle and all, overall length has to be between 11 and 14. So I've got plenty of steel here to make that happen. I think I'm gonna go with just a camp chopper style knife. You know, something that's gonna do well with the test that we're gonna perform. We're gonna be chopping some hardwood, chopping into a bottle of water to see if it cuts clean through it, chop a rope, and then see if it'll slice paper after that. So I know it can be done. Got some stiff competition. John Norwood at Old Hickory Forge already completed his challenge in less than 4 hours. Not only did he complete it in 4 hours, the knife performed the test flawlessly. And then, a little bonus feature to that, if you go check it out, I'll leave a link to this in the description of his channel. Him testing it yesterday, I actually filmed it for him. He took the blade and chopped into a piece of 1/8 inch steel, about 1.25 inches. Then, yeah, the handle broke off after hitting it with his forging hammer several times, really hard, pounding it through steel, which is kind of expected. Your knife holds up against that, it's indestructible. But moral of this is, even though the handle broke off the blade, he picked the blade up and it still sliced paper. No problem. It was still sharp. It didn't affect it at all. Sliced the paper after being pounded through steel. So, yeah, I got some really stiff competition here. Thanks, John. Anyways, I'm going to have the clock on. I'm going to use my tablet. I'm going to get started. Once I get started working, guys, I'm not really going to be talking. I only got 6 hours start to finish. And that's with handling it, heat treat, everything. The only thing I don't have to time is the tempering process, because that's not in the Forge and Fire rules either. They just quench, harden it in the time frame. So, yeah, once I get this thing started, it's just going to be me working. I'm going to do outtakes, you know, to shorten the video up quite a bit, because nobody wants to watch a 6-hour video, but I will have the clock going in the background the entire time to make sure you see the timer and know that I am being honest about this. I'm not cheating. That being said, much ado, get started. As soon as this clicks over to 12 o'clock, we're starting at noon. We got 1 minute to start. As soon as that clicks that way, we'll be done at 6 p.m. So Saturday, February 24th, 11:59 a.m. As soon as it hits noon, that's when we're starting the clock. Okay, so at 6 p.m. we're supposed to be done. All right. Now I'm gonna set the thing over here to the side, because I don't really have any way to hang this thing up so you can see it the entire time. But I will keep bringing it to you and showing you the clock. Okay. There it is. Get started. Alright. Quench oil. I don't want to quench it in water, obviously, so we're going to quench it in vegetable oil over here. Warm vegetable oil. I got a spike here. I'm going to heat up and drop in there to warm the oil up before we do that. So, there's the oil there. 19 minutes in. Okay, so I know it's 12 inches from my table, hardy hole, I know that. So, if I cut this off right at that hole, I've got plenty of steel here. Okay, right now. Alright, got the handle cut off. Now we just need to forge this handle around. Get it ready. On your feet. It is hot. Forge it nice and thick, see? And then take it. I'm going to forge these bevels out right here now. And then we'll be ready to let this thing normalize one cycle. We'll take it in there, we'll drill the tang holes for the pins and start working on the handle while this thing's normalized. There's my blade. This is forged. I'm gonna let it normalize one cycle. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut some scales. Got this nice block of my cart, laminate my cart of wood. Can use that for the scale. I'm gonna pick up some ceramics today. Just ordered about 100 belts, but they haven't come in yet. I'm waiting on them still, and I needed them for today, and they didn't get here. So, had you got them here on time, I'd plug you, but you didn't. So I had to go buy these from somewhere today to make it happen until they just come in. Get them opened up. I'm gonna start with a 60 on here. Got time to waste. scales. Flat sides, top and bottom of the block. Those are going to be pinned against it, so I got nice clean sides, so I don't have to do any extra sanding. I just pretty much split it down the middle. I think they're going to look pretty awesome anyways. So the thing's normalizing. Once it's cooled enough where I can handle it, I'm going to bring it in here and draw the scales out on it, drill the holes, get all that taken care of. And then we'll grind the bevels. On Saturday, February 24th, so we are only 41 minutes into this challenge, folks. I'm gonna set this thing up here. Don't want to worry about it breaking for the chopping part of the challenge. So. Copper 3/8 inch, two of them. What's the time at now? 2:19. Alright, got the holes drilled for these. This thing normalizes 2 cycles, it's ready to go and heat treat. So we're gonna heat treat this bad boy and get it in a tempering oven. Now, I don't know if we're supposed, from what I heard from Peapoddy in our time, that'd be cool. We're gonna go pin up these handles real quick, see if they fit really well, and then we're going to harden this bad boy and get a heat treatment. Forge from here or not, you probably can, but I use a piece of 3x2 square tubing. That's what I put my blade in, so it heats up evenly. So when that come up to temp, I'm going to slide my blade in there and ready to quench it. We'll look at see she's nice and straight. Bevel's good in the center. Folks, we're only like 2.5 hours into this thing too, so let's quench this bad boy, get them handles on there. Temper it, then get the handles. 2:32. Only 2 hours and 32 minutes in. Arrow, baby, yeah. Heck yeah. Alright folks, I'm going to go ahead and tell you now this thing's glass hard. You can tell by the mark side on it. I think that's what it's called, I'm pretty sure. See that? All that gray, that is a beautiful sign when you harden a blade. See this back end back here ain't like that. I think it clinks. See, up here the whole blade, this bad boy is hard as glass, so it's time to take the temper out. 3 hours and 7 minutes into this. It's 4:07 right now. Let's see. 4:06 right now. I think I still got enough time to get it done. So here she is. Nice golden brown. All up along the blade. Time to clean this bad boy up with 120 grit. Get it close to sharpened, and then get the handle on this thing. 422. Alright. Here it is. She's ground. She's ready to sharpen once we get the handle on there. Nice, good, even grind lines on both sides. Came out rather nice, I think. Even plunge lines. Yes, sir. Alright. Now, we're going to clean it up real good with some so let this set up for about 10-15 minutes. I know it says 5 minutes. We're going to give it 15 because we got plenty of time. Shape this handle, clean this thing up, sharpen it, and we'll be done. Plenty of time. Alright, to shape this handle up, we got a 60 grit on here. Alright, handle shaped. She's ready to go. I just got to sharpen her up, clean it up, and put some oil on the handle. So here we go. We're done with it. She's finished. She measures. I ain't gonna say measure here. I know she's right at 12 inches. You can see it's the length of my forearm. Yeah. It's in that parameter. Here's the time. 5:24 minus an hour and a half for tempering. So we are, it would be, why am I drawing blank? 4 o'clock. 4 hours. Actually 3 hours and 54 minutes to be exact. John, how about that? So here we go. See if she'll slice some paper, which I'm sure she does. Oop. Yeah. Let's get an official measurement on this thing. just to show that we are within specs. Let's see. We are dead on 12. Okay. So here, piece of hardwood, rope, 3 bottles of water, piece of paper. We're going to take 10 chops right here. Edge is beautiful, the rolls perfect. Missed it. Halfway through. All 3 bottles clean. That paper got wet. Uh-oh. She's still slicing paper. Oh man. I don't know what kind of rope everybody used, but I used 1 inch thick hard fiber, good stiff fiber rope. I wasn't sure what the specs were, but you know, halfway through on that's pretty good. I can hold it tight, probably. Okay, this thing will shave you though. Take the hair off, so I don't know. I think it's a success, guys. For one, I'm amazed that I was able to make the knife within, well, 3 hours and 54 minutes if we're not counting the temper cycle, and 5 hours and 24 minutes if we are. So, however you guys want to look at that, but it's what we got. All in all, successful knife. I think it's awesome. Copper pins, hollow 3/8 copper pins, micarta layered wood micarta scales. All in all, chops like a dream. No damage at all to it. I mean, that's beautiful. I love it. Look at that. Yeah. I think that's the real test. Can it chop that hardwood and still slice paper afterwards? And I think it can. Well, call it what you want, guys. I'm calling it success. I'm probably going to end up putting this one up for sale. So if anybody's interested in it, let me know. Good solid knife. Feels great. Well balanced. So if you're interested in it, you know, just leave a comment, shoot me an email, something. We'll figure something out. Video, guys. Man, first of all, Jason, all you guys, thank you for the invite to this. It was awesome. It was fun. I had a great time doing this. Really surprised myself being able to do it. I enjoyed making the video too. Getting the chop stuff up. That's pretty cool. But anyways, if you liked it, pound the button down below. Subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Share it with your friends. I'm going to leave a link in the description of all the other guys' channels, so you can go check out their knife challenge as well. Awesome guys. Please go check them out. Subscribe if you like their stuff. And again, thanks for watching. And as always, we're going to catch you on the next one.